Good morning. It's 10:30 and I'm on my way to go sell some liquor in Glendale. Hopefully that is a hard partying crowd. I don't know who's gonna be in the market for liquor at this hour, but I'm feeling good. It's a beautiful day. Doesn't seem to be raining so far, at least. Cool, gonna make the most of it. Damn, I'm hungry though. I'm working at a grocery store that doesn't have like a ready-made food area, like a deli or a hot food bar or anything, so maybe I'll pick something up on my way. We'll see.
You make me feel so good.
I fucked up my face right there. I thought it was a pimple. I mean, I've been thinking it was a pimple for like 9 months. And I just thought it was like a tricky one. So I've been letting it cook, as they call it. You know, just waiting for the pimple to be ready to pop. Sorry, it's a gross story. And so I really went at it the other day. I was like, I'm gonna get that fucker. I want smooth skin. And that fucking bump is stopping it from being smooth. Well, I no longer think that it's a pimple. It must be some other kind of thing, because I just like mutilated my face trying to get it, and it hurts. It's actually sore, so now I'm being really nice to it. Trying to make up for the abuse that I put it through. I really try not to ever be an abusive person. I've had some emotionally abusive people in my life, and I just never want to inflict that on anyone, you know? It's so not cool. We all have our value, and nobody else should ever undervalue you or make you question anything or fuck with you no matter what, even if you suck. People should be nice to you. So that's how I feel about humans. Gosh, this is an awesome neighborhood. I'll probably move over here one day, you know, when I can buy a house. Sowing the seeds. They film New Girl in there, the interior parts of the bar. Anyway, I feel a little bit better today than I did yesterday. Still have just as much work to do, you know, work. But I think maybe I feel better because I have friends to hang out with later. Plans to hang out with a friend later. My girlfriend from Denmark is living here for a couple months. She's also an actress, and we're hanging out tonight, even though, you know, I gotta get up early and do this all again tomorrow. So I don't know, maybe that's why I feel a little happier. Maybe because I was able to talk about how isolated I was feeling with a longtime friend of mine yesterday. Kind of felt good. I don't know. But I feel better today, so winning! Okay, so there's Vaughn's. I'm going to John's. Pretty sure it's a direct rip-off of Vaughn's. Definitely, you know, a lower caliber. Can't wait. Woo! I just got put on avail for that commercial. I'm really excited. I'm on avail for Valentine's Day, so thankfully I don't have any plans for that. I'm so excited. I'm in love with my career, so what better Valentine than maybe booking that shit? I sent them a really sexy headshot with my reply too, so, you know, probably sealed the deal with that one. I just remember the character breakdown was salt of the earth, which I don't even really know what that means, except for, you know, salt just like innately occurs in Earth. Salt is a really big part of this planet. Anyway. The headshot that I sent them was very salt of the earth. So, fucking stoked! Because I don't have a commercial rep, but obviously if I book this commercial, I'm just gonna be like, hit up a couple commercial reps and be like, hey, just did this fucking commercial. Wanna rep me? I could even approach them with the contract, but I won't, because I'm gonna keep all the money to myself, but it's really, this could be like the crux of my commercial reel. Because I have a lot of commercial footage, I've done a lot of commercials, but I don't have anything that's like big that can really be like the meat of my reel. Everything's been kind of like, you know, I was looking over architectural blueprints and blur, blur, blur. So this could be really good. There's a lot of dialogue in it. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, because it could also totally not happen, which is what happens half the time, you know? You win some, you lose some. But I'm happy to at least hear something back, you know? Glad they liked me. Woo! Did I explain what on avail is? It means that they're thinking about using you, but they're not sure. So they want you to reserve your schedule for them in case they do decide to go with you. But, you know, it's between me and a couple other girls. Which is cool, man. You know, I stand behind my work. I like what I do. I like my look. And that's all I can control, right? I can control the work that I do and the way that I look. Kind of, right? We have some kind of control over that. And that's it. I think I'd be really great for their product, and I really hope they go with me, but they might not, because that's the way it goes. So, anyway, I'll just be their little bitch and book out my little calendar for them, because it would be really cool to shoot. 11 a.m. in Glendale. Liquor. Get it quicker? These things sound like hotcakes here. Normally this neighborhood doesn't like cognac because they like their Armenian brandy, but doing good today, almost sold out, and it's been 30 minutes. It's a 3-hour demo. Killing it! Hi, how are you? I have great prices on cognac today. $18 off this bottle.
How much?
$34.98, regularly $53. Hi, how are you? Yeah, it's beautiful, no more rain. I love it. Just feeling good today. And killing it. I'm almost sold out, and it's been in 1 hour. Hey, how are you? Great prices today on cognac. Why is it water for babies? Isn't most water for babies? I absolutely slayed at that last location, headed to the second one. Here we go. Enjoying the warmth and security of my car for as long as possible before I have to go in there. Trying to decide if I should get a coffee or not. I like to think of it like this. You know, a lot of people in America spend 5 days a week at their hours, 8 hours or more a day. And right now I'm having a particularly busy week, and I'm working 3 days, mostly 8 hours. And it's usually not that busy. Like, I got it pretty good. Tomorrow though, I'm working 13 hours in a row. But you know what? I'm excited. I'm happy to be making money, and it's the weekend, so when I do have more auditions going on, this works for me. Life's pretty good. Alright, enough. I should probably go in there. Just gotta fix this lipstick situation. This ain't the Chanel. Far from it. Just got a text from another staffer, as they call them, but really just a business friend, asking if I can work tonight at 6:30 in Beverly Hills for $35 an hour, 5-hour minimum. It's good money and a good opportunity, but I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. Wow. Thank goodness cell phones are a thing. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't be able to get on the way that I do, you know? There'd be no way to contact me in the field. Here we are at the second John's of the day. This one's really nice. Just getting started. Talk about thank goodness for phones. This lady just walked over here and was like, ah, my phone. And then she's like, it has all my credit cards in it. Where is it? Like, double whammy out of luck if you lose that. Still at work. Not as many people at the store, but it's also bigger. So I'm kind of in the corner. When I was a kid, I remember the radio stations they have on the airplane were really exciting. Because that's like, you know, you didn't have smartphones with apps that would give you new music. So I'd always learn new music from the airplane radio. And I remember when I was a kid, that song came on and it was like, I've got lady fingers, baby. And I was like so creeped out by it because she was saying it like it was just totally cool. I was like, why does this lady have fingers? Like, obviously she has fingers. Then I was like, is she just talking about her fingers and calling them lady fingers? Anyway, I didn't get that they were a pastry until like years later. Cookies for breakfast. Isn't any cookie a breakfast cookie if you have it for breakfast? My job is not only to do what my job actually is, but it's to manage stuff like this. I have to get my demo table here in between these two cars and then into my car. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but I'm a professional, so I mean, I got it out of there. I can get it back in. That's it, I'm done. I did great today. I sold almost 20 bottles total. I don't have a quota, but if I did, that would be above it. So, hey, hey, hey! It's more like a percentage conversion rate, but... Alright, so now I'm gonna go home. I got stuff to make meatballs, but if they take too long, it's just gonna be a meat sauce with my pasta. Dinner's ready. Dinner time! And peaches.
Make me feel so